Malcolm X said, and I quote, "We live in one of the rottenest countries that has ever existed on this earth." It's not Genocide Joe that has to go. It's the entire system that has to go. Any system that would allow such atrocities and such devilry to happen and would support it, such a system does not deserve to exist on God's earth. And so when these fools ask us if Israel has the right to exist, the chant "Death to Israel" has become the most logical chant shouted across the world today.
So the White House just made a major decision, and this is as we are seeing events like this unfold around the country, right? We're seeing police in riot gear being deployed right now in New York tonight. This is currently happening within the past 2 hours. Riot police in New York have been deployed, anticipating a major riot and event there, right? And the White House is now making this major announcement too that could make these events even worse, right? Even more excessive and even more rowdy and potentially destructive. It's reaching a tipping point, and they have made this announcement right in the middle of all this. So let's get into this here. All right, you can see this is what the White House just announced. The White House is considering welcoming Palestinians from war-torn Gaza as refugees. This just came out April 30th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I'm just standing on the sidewalk.
Police in riot gear detained protesters at Columbia University, loading them into multiple buses as they cleared out students who had camped out in tents on the school's south lawn. The mass protests over the war in Gaza began Wednesday.
Columbia has shown over and over again that they don't care about student rights, they don't care about student voices, they don't care about student safety.
School administrators today asked NYPD to clear the tents and suspended several students who participated, including the daughter of Representative Ilhan Omar, according to a tweet on X. Columbia has been a hotspot of protests since the October 7th attacks, with pro-Palestinian students denouncing the killing of more than 34,000 people in Gaza, most women and children, and what USAID recently called an imminent famine. The school also saw a spike in reports of anti-Semitic rhetoric.
I'm scared to wear a Jewish star here. I've gotten very nasty anti-Semitic comments at me, and I just don't understand how this is accepted.
The unrest comes after the Ivy League University's president was grilled on Capitol Hill yesterday over the school's response to anti-Semitism.
Anti-Semitism has no place on our campus, and I am personally committed to doing everything I can to confront it directly.
Tonight, tensions still hold over the campus.
New Yorkers have every right to express their sorrow, but that heartbreak does not give you the right to harass others, to spread hate.
This protest continues here, as you can hear all around me. At one point, it turned from the chants and the demonstration into a march down the street. They returned here to Columbia, and it's expected to continue through the night. Nora?
Lilia Luciano, thank you.
I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Ruel, peace and salutations to the elect, and much respect to the brothers pushing this word in the four winds of the earth. Shalom to you few sincere sisters out there as well. Brother Ariyah coming at you with another lesson here. And you see it's going down, man. It's going down out here. The protests all over the country, man. You got protests in Columbia University in New York, Fordham University, Cooney College. I believe that's in Harlem, if I'm not mistaken. University of Southern Florida, UNC Chapel Hill down in North Carolina, and UCLA. Okay, so from California to New York, there's protests all over the place at these universities, man. Now, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We know that a lot of this shit is coordinated and is set up, man. Okay? Because they're pushing this new anti-Semitism law and all of that, and now they want to bring refugees from Gaza over here, you know, for asylum. And shit, that's just going to add more fuel to the fire there. You know, if they happen to, you know, have a large influx of them coming over here to Babylon the Great. Okay, but we love it. We love to see it. A lot of Americans are probably afraid of seeing this, but we love it, man. We love it. We want this to go down, you know? So, yeah, it's a beautiful thing to see things getting worse and worse every day here in the land of our captivity, man. This is 2nd Esdras 16, and I'm just gonna read probably down to 11. And it says, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia, woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. And gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. It says, a sword is set upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is set among you, and who may quench it? No one. It says, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble, when it hath begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? And he shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? And he shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder in his presence? Okay, so we're seeing these things pop off. It hasn't popped off the way we really wanted to yet, but these are the beginning stages of all hell breaking loose, man. Too many things are happening at one time, man. All right, and the temperature is rising, and soon, you know, that lid is going to be popped off, man. All right, from the pressure, from the extreme pressure of the steam. That steam is going to pop that lid off, man. And then after that, you know, it's going to get crazy out here. I wasn't going to bring this out, but I'll bring this out, Daniel 12:1. Right, and it says, at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation. Oh, let me read that again. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Okay, the book of life. Okay, so this time is coming. A time of trouble that no one has ever seen, has never happened on the face of the earth, man. Okay, you seeing demons everywhere. I got this video where there's a crowd of people. I think it's at a concert or something. I don't know. All right, but it looks to be a concert where a damn demon jumped out of somebody and ran up the wall, man. And it looked like a damn bug. I might do a lesson on that. Okay, you got demons out here. You got a whole bunch of mercenaries out here. Okay, the enemy is flooding this place. All right, and I don't even want to say that. Oh yeah, they are enemies, that they're heathens. Okay, the heathen nations are our enemies, but you know they're coming here to do this place dirty, man. And it's gonna come soon. We're not going to have any electricity. The food is running scarce because of the climate change or what have you. You know, Esau is the one messing that up anyway. Okay, but it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You know, all of these things are happening. And soon, Okay, it's gonna get real bad out here. It really is, man. And we're seeing it. We're seeing the civil unrest right before our eyes, man. Everywhere, unfolding everywhere in the United States, man. So let me get yeah, I was gonna make this quick. I wasn't gonna make it long. Let's get let's get 2nd Esdras 15. I believe that's what I wanted. Second Esdras 15, and I'll read at let me see here. Start at 10. I read 10 through 12. 14 through 16. Okay, 2nd Esdras 15 and 10. It says, "Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof." Okay? And this place is being hit with many plagues, man. And more to come. It says, "Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it." And it says, skip down to 14, it says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands." Okay, we're not seeing, the gunplay yet, okay, but people are definitely fighting against one another, and soon, these protests are going to turn into all-out war here in Babylon the Great. And it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Okay, and we are fastly approaching this time where it's going to be all-out chaos here, and it's going to be, this land is going to be, ultimately is going to be lawless. Okay, the law of the land will be no more soon come. And yeah, we waiting for these times, man. And it's pushing forward very nicely, even though I wish it would happen tomorrow. But we got to stay patient and wait and wait for this thing to play out, man. But ultimately, all these things happening and all of these people coming over here, okay, they're going to be nothing more than fuel for the fire. I'm going to end it with that. Let's get Ezekiel 21. Yeah, they're going to be fuel for the fire, man. Let's start at 30. All right, yeah. And it says, hold on, let me just wait for this dude to pass with this. Salakia for that. And it says, Ezekiel 21 and 30, it says, "Shall I cause it to return into his stealth, or into his sheath?" Salakia, "Shall I cause it to return into his sheath? I will judge thee in the place where thou wast created, in the land of thy nativity." Right? Nativity goes into the place where you were born, basically. And it says, "And I will pour out my indignation upon thee, and I will blow against thee in the fire of my wrath, and deliver thee into the hand of brutish men and skillful to destroy." Right? And we got a lot of mercenaries, a lot of army men from armies from other nations over here right now. Are they not skillful to destroy? Right? We're going to be seeing a lot of bombs getting let off. They know how to build bombs. I went into that lesson a month ago or so. They coming over here building bombs. Okay, they're moving near electrical grids. Okay, they're moving near army bases. Right? So there's a lot of things happening, man. And they're skillful to destroy, man. Okay, that's what soldiers are trained for, man. To kill and destroy. That's what they're trained to do, man. And it says, "Thou shalt be for fuel to the fire, and thy blood shall be in the midst of the land, and thou shalt be no more remembered, for I, the Lord, have spoken it." And ultimately, right, that's what a lot of these people are coming over here for, to be fuel for the fire, man. Okay, it's going to be the fats of the people, right? The literal fat from the body that's going to keep that fire burning, man, for a long period of time. Okay, the scriptures say that it's going to burn forever and ever, but it's just a long period of time, or a period of time. Okay, but them fats is going to keep that fire burning, man. Just like when you cooking out, man, when you cooking burgers or chicken or whatever, you know, the fats from the meat is what keeps the fire burning, man. Okay, the same thing here is going to happen in Babylon the Great, man. So yeah, we in some beautiful times right now, and hopefully, Lord willing, okay, the Heavenly Father turns things up, man, overnight. Okay, where something else pops off, right, and gives us something else to be even more excited about, man, as we're seeing the downfall of the place of our captivity, man. All right, so I just wanted to bring out this information, and Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to say shalom to the next one.